Hey Virgo, it's Zane. Welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the career and financial energy for the sign of Virgo for the month of February. Now, Virgo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Virgo, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone that is not me, that's someone impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. Now, if you watch my content regularly, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. So I'm going to be doing a pyramid spread here. A little bit different, but let me make sure everything is in view, and then we'll get right into it for you. All right, I think that looks just about good enough to me. We will put this right here. And all right, so it looks like right now you have some sort of big wish. You have some sort of big dream here. And I get the sense that right now it's important for you to stand your ground on that wish coming true. And in fact, it may have already, or it may be coming true here in the future. You actually have an incredibly good reading. But let's just dive in. So in your overall message, you have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is about potentially fending off competition, having to deal with competition in some ways. But it can also talk about needing to stand your ground here, as you see this person is doing. Defend what they know, defend their position, defend what they know to be true for them. And the thing about the Seven of Wands to me is that it does suggest that you've been successful, because the card that comes before it is the Six of Wands, which is major success, victory, and now people want what you have. You can see that the Seven of Wands person is, the people are coming after the Seven of Wands person. Now, the other thing here, though, is if you're not dealing with competition from others, you could just be really needing to stick with something. All right, continue on with something here and really not give up, especially if you feel strongly pulled towards an idea or a mission almost. I feel like maybe some of you have Virgos here, have some sort of spiritual mission, and I'm going to get into that now. In the past, you have the Judgment card and the Nine of Cups. So really, really good energy here. The Judgment card is all about karma. It's the choices that you've made up to this point rendering out in real time. And with that, it's a period, it provides you with a period of self-evaluation, asking yourself to look at what you've done up to this point, the choices you've made, the karma, and not only that, but also asking yourself what it is that you need to do to get yourself to the world, which is the card that comes after the Judgment card, and it's the last card of the major arcana. So essentially, you are at like the precipice of the mountain. You are almost there when you get the Judgment energy, and it says, what can you best do to get over the hump? And so it's a big card of spirituality, because when you go into that honest self-reflection mode, you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn a lot about things that maybe you might learn truths that you may not have wanted to come to grips with, and so it can pull you into an extremely spiritual situation. Along with that, you have the Nine of Cups, which is the fulfillment of a wish. All right, and this is incredibly happy, emotionally content, emotionally fulfilled energy. It's one of the most joyous cards that you could get. It even says maybe enjoying luxuries a little bit in your life, but it's feeling happy, right? It's feeling happy about something. And when you get this Nine of Cups energy, it says that some wish is either coming true right now, or it's about to, or you're about to be on that journey towards this wish coming true. So this is in the past. It could mean that some of you have had a nice situation here. You've looked at yourself honestly and put yourself in a good spot. But the thing is, I get the sense that the journey has not finished yet. I feel like the journey is continuing for you, because in the future you have the Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, and also an incredibly good combination to get. The Six of Swords is all about transitions in your life, going to new places, going to new shorelines, and really sailing calmer waters, because the card that comes before the Six is the Five of Swords, which talks about defeat, but letting go of the defeat of the past and instead embracing calm energy, embracing new beginnings, new places, new shorelines, new people. And it's a very nice card of even rites of passages. The thing is, you have that with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a destined arrival, right? This is fate, this is destiny, this is luck at hand and at play here. The Wheel of Fortune is all about the wheel of your destiny spinning. And it says that you have a big opportunity coming up in the future, because it's in the future position here. It can represent decisive moments or decisive actions that you take. And, it's sort of like, those times where like you're at a fork in the road and deep down inside in your soul that the action you take right now is going to lead you into a new space. It's that sort of decisive moment. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. And it says that there's change on the horizon for you here, but it's big, right? And it's positive. The Wheel of Fortune brings about positive changes and positive changes in luck. So moving on, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, the Death card, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we have some challenging energy here coming up. But what is life without challenges, right? I don't know anybody in this lifetime who has not faced adversity in some ways. And the most successful people are the people who come out of the adversity better than before. And so I think you have a big opportunity to do that here in this month. The Ace of Pentacles is an incredible card. It says that there's potentially a new start, a fresh start in the material realm, in the financial realms for you. This can mean signing off on contracts, getting started on something, doing paperwork, signing documents, getting a new job, going to a new house, buying a new house, getting a new apartment, anything like that. It's a very, very good card. I would double check if you're signing off on things, if you're doing contracts or whatever in this month. I would double check here, because the Seven of Swords can represent maybe deception or just something along those lines, stealing, or maybe just something hidden even. And so I would just double check if you're doing contract work here or just signing on documents or paperwork or whatever. But the Seven of Swords can just represent you needing to create a strategy, needing to create a plan of action, take a clever approach as well to something in your life. Now, the Death card and the Tower, I'm sure many of you are curious about this. Here's the deal. These are two of the cards that people get most oftentimes here get afraid of, but you should not be afraid of any of these cards. The Tower can represent an abrupt change. It can represent an upheaval. What may be happening here is something could go, there could be like a delay or a challenge or an abrupt change to a job or to a contract or something that you signed off on or you signed up for. There could be changes in that area. But the thing is, the Tower always leads you to the star. Because the thing about the Tower is it does suggest that perhaps something you may be living in a house of cards, and nobody wants to live in a house of cards. So the Tower is all about a blessing in disguise. Okay, it leads you out of the place of whatever is on unstable ground. It leads you out of that place into stable ground. The Death card is a transformation. Okay, it is the Hanged Man's Medicine, which is the card that comes before the Death card. And it says that there's a big change for you. And this is not like, like what am I going to eat for breakfast? No, this is a massive change to your path. And in this case, maybe to your destiny here. It does not need to be a negative change. The Death card can be a very positive change. And in fact, I like to call it butterfly energy. It's like going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. It's making a big transformation in your life. So let's see what that might be. Very nice. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. Okay, love this energy for you. Reason being is number 13, the Death card, into number 14, the Temperance card. The Temperance card represents a turnaround. And after a change, potentially an upheaval here with the Tower and the Death card, you will be given a period of healing. You will be given a period of rest. You will be given an opportunity to balance something out in your life, because the Temperance is all about balance, moderation, healing, harmony, alchemy, things along those lines. Very, very good, very positive card. You also here have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So those cards progress, Page into Knight. They go one after the other. So events progressing here for you. And the Page says that your prospects look good in your life. So there may be a challenge here with whatever's going on with this Ace of Pentacles, but it's almost like you have something else in your back pocket here. With the Page of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, something may be providing you with a challenge, but you also have another opportunity. And the Knight of Pentacles says that there's arrivals happening, okay? There's a financial situation coming around, a financial event, and it's very good by default. So because it says you've put in the work and you've put in the energy to make that happen, you have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you are creating solid ground for yourself. The Four of Wands represents foundations, firm foundations, and achievements in this world. It can represent celebration, ceremonies, harmony, even new starts, because the Four of Wands, a major card of marriage. And when you get married, that's a new start with somebody, right? That's a new chapter in your life. And, yeah, there may be something here shaking you to your foundation, but you've built a strong one with the Four of Wands. So remember that. The Eight of Swords says, let go of some sort of rumination. You may be trapped in your mind, or you may be trapped in your thought patterns at this time around this change with the Death card. But look, embrace this healing energy of the Temperance card. Let's see what we have to close it out here. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who really cuts through the drama, cuts through the challenges, and they get down to business. The Queen of Swords is no joke. And this says to me that you will either be receiving wise counsel from somebody it might be a very smart idea to listen to in the future here, or you may be providing somebody with wise counsel. I do think that there's someone here to help you in a financial context, and this could be like through getting a new job, or maybe if you're in like a mortgage process or something like that, somebody could really help you here. And yeah, look, you have this Ten of Wands here as well on the bottom, which is all about removing burdens, okay? Working through burdens and working through whatever struggle you may be going through at this time. So really big energy here, big decisive moments coming in for you. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care. I will see you in the next reading.